Thanksgiving is a special time for families to get together, eat, and generally hang out. But lately, big chain stores are enticing us with more opportunities to shop and less time to spend with each other. The Space Cadets Roll Models are looking to change that by providing options for more family time. Over the next few weeks, we'll be showing a variety of games that are perfect for family gatherings. Quick and easy card games, cooperative games, and the larger, more complex board games. Welcome to Thanksgaming.
Alright, so the first game we're going to try out tonight that I'm going to show you is a game by Grandpa Bex. It's called Cover Your Assets. And this is an asset management game. Do you guys know what an asset is? First of all, I should probably introduce everyone. So for my demo tonight, I have Mr. Michael, his daughter Bree, and his son Arlo. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
So tonight we're going to be covering Cover Your Assets. And I started to ask you guys know what an asset is. It's like things that are worth money or money itself. So in this game, the object is to make matches of things. So there's things like classic cars or baseball cards or stamp collections. And you're going to make a match of something. And those are going to go down in front of you. Your first pair is always safe. No one can touch it. Once you start laying down things on top of it though, I or someone else can try and steal it by making the same match. There's also some wild cards in here. They are gold and silver, so that's a wild card. That's a wild card. So here's an example of a pair. This is a $10,000 valued coin collection. So if I had this in my hand, I'd lay it down. That's my first pair. No one can try and take it from me. Later on, let's just say I have the piggy bank here. And I'll take my piggy bank and I'm going to place it sideways on top like that. The piggy bank is now available to be stolen. So on your turn, if you had another piggy bank in your card, you could say, or one of these wild cards, you could say, I'm going to take your piggy bank, and this comes off my stack and goes to yours. Once I put something else down on top of it though, you can't take my piggy bank, you can only take what's on top. The goal is to have obviously the biggest stack, and they say in the game that it's the first one to 1,000,000, but really it's when all the cards are run out. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to shuffle these guys up. Everybody's going to get 4 cards in your hand, and on your turn, do you have a question?
No, I was going to point out that.
Yeah, one upside down. On your turn, you can either play a match from your hand, you can try and take something from someone else's pile. If you can't do either of those things, you discard and then draw. And anytime you play a card, at the end of your turn you draw back up, so that you always have 4 cards in your hand. If you try and challenge somebody for one of their assets, so for example my piggy bank, if you tried to take my piggy bank and I had another piggy bank or a wild card in my hand, I could play that and say, nope, I'm going to keep that. And then back to you. If you have another piggy bank or wild card, you can try and challenge me again. We keep going back and forth like that. Whoever wins ends up winning. If you say, oh, I've got no more piggy banks and no more wild cards, I win, I get that entire stack, and that goes on my pile in front of me. Now that's eligible to be stolen by anybody else. So a $5,000 piggy bank may end up becoming worth $30,000, $40,000, $50,000.
So if we play a card, we have to draw a card?
Mm-hmm. You play a pair and then you draw a pair. All right, here we go. Cover your first turn, and I will go first so I can show you how this works. I have a pair at $5,000 cash under the mattress. A lot of money, right? So I'm going to put that down in front of me. That one is safe. And I'm going to draw 2. And I'll pass the turn to Mr. Michael.
Since I don't have any pairs, I'm going to draw from the discard.
Very good.
And use a home for
Excellent.
20,000, so a total of 70,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then going to
Draw 1. There you go. Miss Bree.
Okay, I have jewels.
Ah, very nice.
For 15,000.
Very good. And draw 2. Mr. Arlo.
just 2.
Oh, what if I do not have any pairs?
Oh, you know what? There should be one for the discard. There should always be one for the discard.
Oh, alright.
That's okay.
It's my fault. I
That's okay. That's all right.
So do I draw one from the discard pile?
If you have another set of jewels in your hand,
Do you have jewels? Do you have
no.
a wild card? Do you
No.
have cash under?
No.
First ones are safe.
Yeah, the first ones are always safe. So what you'll do in this instance, Arlo, is you choose one to discard to the discard pile.
Yeah.
I'd probably throw down
Lowest one.
either your stamp collection or your piggy bank because it's low 5,000. Stamp collection. So throw that down. You can just do it on the discard pile like thus, and then draw one. Excellent. So now on my turn, I have more cash under the mattress, and I'm using one of the silver cards as a wild card, and that's going to go like thus. So now, I'll draw one. Actually, I'll draw two because I played two. So now, my 5,000 under the mattress, this one here is eligible to be stolen. Mr. Michael.
Well, I actually have a stamp collection.
There
worth
you go.
5,000. So
So you
I'm
draw
going
that
to-
one from the discard pile and play that one, so you're all good.
And now I have to.
And you draw one more.
Wait, how do we steal?
Okay, so now if you have either a wild card, which is either the gold or the silver, or you have the 5,000 under the mattress or the 5,000 stamp collection, you would play that and say, I'm taking one of those.
Okay, I have a wild.
Okay, which one would you like to steal?
Yours.
Mine? Okay, so now this comes, now what I can do, and I'm going to show in this instance, I have another wild card. So I have another silver card. So I'll say, now you have to play another wild card or another cash under the mattress to take it from me.
I don't have any.
Don't have that? So now, because this card was used in the face-off, and this card was used in the face-off, I get that, and it goes underneath the cash in the mattress. So now, my $10,000 investment for cash is whooped to, well actually 25 for the wild cards. This is now an $80,000 asset, and that goes there.
Alright.
And
you
you draw
replace.
two, or how many? Just one?
One.
You draw one, and then I draw one because I used a card out of my hand. Mr. Arlo, what happened to your asset?
He didn't have one.
Oh, I thought you had one. I'm sorry.
He had to discard.
He's protecting it all with his ammunition. There you go. You got your first match.
Wait, could you steal if there's just two?
You cannot seal the first pair. The first
Okay.
pair is always safe.
Okay.
And then Mr. Arlo, you draw two to go back up to 4. And so now, because I've got this $80,000 asset right here, I want to make sure that I've kept that protected. I'm going to throw down a pair of $5,000 piggy banks.
Alright.
So that's kind of how the game works. We're going to play a couple more rounds to kind of get the feel of it. But that's really how the game works. It's a nice, quick, easy, and inexpensive game. This is both of these games I'm showing tonight. These are $11.99. Lots of replayability, and you know, as part of the whole Thanksgaming event that we're kicking off, this is one of those great ones that you can have not only for Thanksgiving, you know, to play after the meal, but keep in your car, keep in your purse, and when you're out to eat, throw down a quick game. So we'll play a couple more rounds, but you get the gist. The next game that we're looking at tonight, this is called Nuts About Mutts. It's all about dogs.
Yay!
Do you guys know how to play Uno?
Yes,
This is-
I'm the boss at it.
You're the boss at Uno. This is very, very similar to Uno. There are 3 different colors, yellow, red, and green, and there are 13 different breeds of dogs. And there's combinations of all the colors and all the dogs.
Yay!
So, in this game, what you can do is you can match either the breed, the color, or the number. And there's some other advanced rules that you can get into that are not really that advanced, but for simplicity's sake tonight, we're going to stick with the simple things. There's also these bone cards, because they're in here. There's a mutt, and the mutt card says this is a wild card. So there's 6 different wild cards: the doghouse, the fire hydrant, the flea, the pedigree, and then the mutt. I'm sorry, that's only 5. But they've got a picture of the bone. It threw me. The mutt card says that when you play it, you slap a bone card. The person who doesn't slap a bone card has to draw an extra card. So there's one less bone card out for the number of players that we have. Everybody gets
Oh, so it's like, it's basically like musical chairs with the bows.
7.
It's like, you have to, like,
7
have-
If you cannot play a card,
Wait, so
you would draw, and if you draw a card that can be played, you can play it immediately.
if it's a wild card, could we play it any?
Wild cards can be played at any time.
Yes.
And like I said, there's the fire hydrant, the doghouse, the fleas, and the pedigree. So in the doghouse would be more for the advanced rules because you can play out of turn. So for example, if someone plays a 4, any color, whatever, you could do 5. Oh, actually, no, I take it back. For a run, it has to be the same color. So if I played yellow 4, you could play a yellow 3 or a yellow 5 and say run. If you have the exact same card in your hand, you could yell match and throw down your match. That's playing out of turn. And so if it was your turn and I did something on your card, it skips Arlo and would then resume normally. So it's a good way to skip people. That's what the doghouse does. The doghouse says you can't play out of turn and can't play anything until your next turn comes around. So that's the doghouse wild card. The fire hydrant, you can trade hands with another player. The fleas, every other player must draw 1 card, and the pedigree card says you name a breed, and everybody plays that breed out of their hand, ending with you. So if you have, say, 3 poodles, you could play the pedigree card and declare poodle.
What is the mutt?
The mutt is the one where you get the bone. So you play the mutt card and you immediately grab a bone. And whoever doesn't grab a bone has to draw an extra card.
Oh, so
Much like Uno, you have to be the first person to go out, to be out of cards. Alright? It's easy. You ready to give it a shot?
yes.
Let's give it a try.
Do we need a discard pile to start?
No, because we are going to create the discard pile right now. So I'm going to start and we're going to play with a green basset hound.
Alright.
So now you can play either a green, a 10, or a basset hound. And that could change the color. Ooh, it's wow.
I have a small question.
Yes, small question.
Are we allowed to play mutts anytime?
Absolutely.
Or anytime?
Yep.
On your
Well,
turn.
on your turn. Yes.
Is my turn?
Yep. Oh! Good job, Arlo. Okay, and you can take your hand off now because the play is done. So now it's Arlo's turn.
Now,
So anything?
what?
Huh?
Can he play anything?
He can play anything now.
Okay.
Getting ready for
Yeah, I know,
the
because I
fight.
think he's going to do it too.
I'm gonna go with
Oh.
Ooh, Scottish Terrier.
Yay! Scottish.
I'll go stick with red and play the Cocker Spaniel.
That's fine now.
I'll stick with the 11 and go with the Bulldog.
Excellent.
I'll go with one of my favorite dogs, Dalmatian.
Oh, I like combinations.
Especially if there's 101 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So my turn?
It's your turn.
Yay, Cocker Spaniel!
I was all ready for it. Uh-huh. That's a number.
You have to get ready
I gotta
for it.
stick with the green, so I'm playing Black Lab. Black Lab. This may be a quick round. We're all getting close to the end. Oh, you can't play anything? Oh no! Okay, draw. Is it something you can play? Then you can go right ahead and play it.
Black Lab.
Alright. Arlo?
You're making me a Mike Twitchy.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm sorry. Oh man.
Oh, my kids and I came up with a variation on this that when you come down to your last card, instead of saying Uno, you have to ruff, ruff.
Oh, I wanna do that. Okay.
Okay, you can do that.
Go ahead. Now, if you'd had a mutt, you could have played it.
No,
Oh,
I had something.
I didn't know
could
you had
play.
something. I'm sorry.
It was a green.
I knew that was coming. I should have gone for a different bone. Darn! I got trick-orated. All right, continue.
It's fun.
this would actually go in front of a person. You play the doghouse, so it goes in front of a specific person. Like I said, this would be more when you're playing the advanced rules. So no matching out of turn. I have to wait until my next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you should stay in the doghouse. I'm sure you have nice experience.
My turn.
We go on the bottom of the screen. Yes. You forgot to bark.
Barf! Dang it. I got it.
There's no penalty for.
Okay.
All right. I can't play anything. Oh, I can now. Everyone else draws a card. I was napping.
I wasn't ready for it. I was just.
And you still beat me.
Yeah, I was like, oh, finally. Okay.
So it's your. Alright, so you get to trade hands. Miss Bree, your turn. Oh! Miss Bree is the winner. So see, there you go. Another great, quick, fun game.
And then we.
And it's dogs.
Who doesn't love dogs?
Thanks for coming out.
We did it.
Thanks for coming out tonight.
Yeah.
And check back with us in 1 week and we'll do something different. Sounds good?
Sounds
Thank you.